So hello everyone. It's Thursday, and I'm Johnny, and it is video time. For those of you that watch my personal channel, I'm doing better today. Earlier today, I have to tell someone, and you guys are my outlet for rants and raves. I went to go get food for my mother because I'm at my mother's house right now. I hardly ever get to see her, so I come down to hang out with her every, now and then. And I go to buy her a milkshake, and so we go to this local food place. I wouldn't say fast food. Hold on, car. So we're at this fast food place, which isn't technically fast food, and we're getting some milkshakes. And so I go to pay, and I pull out my ID or my credit card. It's actually a credit debit card. And it's one with a little picture on it, with a picture of who owns the card, and so it's supposed to be a security measure. So I'm like, okay, and I give her the card, and she doesn't even look at it. She's like, well, can I get your ID? And I'm like, yeah, my picture's right there. And she's like, no, I need your driver's license. And I was like, why? And she's like, well, because we need photo ID. And I'm like, that is photo ID. If you think about all the things that are encompassed in photo ID, it's your name with a photo on it, which that was. And she's like, well, read the sign. And I'm like, well, where does it say that you need my driver's license, or you need a government-issued ID? And she just started being a real bitch. And she was like, so I give her my card, and I get my ID out, and she's like, what's my total? I asked her, what's my total? And because she had already run the card through, and she was like, well, it doesn't matter, it went through, so I guess you had enough money to pay for it. I'm just like, whoa, bitch. And she was like all like Avril Lavigne wannabe. She was probably like 17, had like hair, like blue in her hair, like fake blue with studded Hot Topic belt, and a tie with skulls on it that was purple, that was actually not even on the front side but on her back. She had it on her back, and she was all trying to be Avril Lavigne, seriously. Hot Topic core. What was your favorite grade in school? I'm gonna have to say 8th grade, because 8th grade is when it's probably the start of my partying years, which I don't do much anymore. But 8th grade, I remember getting really fucking drunk and then puking all over on a school night, and going to school and having the teacher give us shampoo to go wash our hair in the sink because we smelled like puke. And that's also the start of my punk rock years. I'll post a picture if I can find one of what I used to look like back then. Anyways, there's a train, can you hear it? Lacey asks, what's your craziest sexual experience? This is a question. This is the reason I'm doing it outside. It's because my mom's inside, and well, it wouldn't technically be awkward. I just feel awkward her watching me talk about this. Probably a few years ago, probably 3 or 4, I was dating a girl named Carolyn, and we had both skipped school to hang out. Well, anyways, we're at her house. I didn't have a car back then, and I probably lived 20 miles away. So I had gotten a ride over there. I got dropped off by one of my friends, and we're hanging out, and her parents don't know. Her mom's the only one home. Her dad's at work, and we're hanging out in her room trying to be quiet because her mom doesn't know. Anyways, we end up having sex, and she's being kind of loud, and so I think her mom heard something, because her mom, didn't even knock, just comes in. So I totally I see the door opening, so I totally run to the closet naked. And then her mom leaves, and I come out of the closet again, and then we go back at it, and her mom, comes back in to ask the second thing, and so I run to the closet, and I'm sitting there naked in the closet, and her mom's talking, and walks in front of her bed, so she's facing against, her back is faced towards me, talking to this girl. Anyways, I was like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. And her mom turns around and is like, oh, I thought I heard something. And I'm like, whoa, about that. That actually wasn't me, that was your daughter. She was the one, making the noise. Well, not the best thing to say, looking back. Her mom was like, you have 5 minutes to leave, I'm going to the store, don't be here when I get back. Okay, that's fine with me, I am gone. So, her mom leaves, I get dressed, and I'm like, leaving, I'm ready to go. And I'm walking out, and I'm just exiting the subdivision when I see a cop car pull in. And I'm like, huh. So I watch it, and it pulls up to her house, and I see him get out and knock on her door. And I fucking hoof it. I'm just gone. I start running as fast as I can. So then I see him get in his car and turn around, and so I book it through the park, trying to get away as quickly as possible. And I'm like, remember that I'm 20 miles away from home, and my mom's at work, so I'm just stuck in a town that I don't know anyone, and the cops are after me. Because we were both 17, which is fucked up because that still makes it statutory rape for a guy even if they're the same age. Yeah, so not a fun time. If I could be anywhere, where would I be? I'm answering my own question right now for those that don't know. I would be probably exactly where I am now. Geographically, if I could be anywhere right now, I'd actually really like to be in California or Portland. Because it's not really about the place as much as it's about the people, because that's more important to me. Anyways, I did have a dare that for some reason a whole bunch of people missed because I don't know why, and that was to get your parents to answer and compare it with how you answered. So I'm going to go get my mommy and have her answer. Everyone, this is my mommy.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, mommy, you can answer where. If I could be anywhere, geographically or philosophically, where would I be? Where do you think I'd be?
My first thought geographically is Ireland, because I know you were always drawn to it in your childhood. I'm not quite sure why you were drawn to it.
I think it was the drinking.
Probably. And I think the other one, maybe a palace. I could see in a palace.
In the palace?
Or a castle.
Or a castle?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a vampire? Or like a lord that beats everyone.
I don't see you beating everyone, but yeah, I can see you, royalty.
That's such a motherish answer. Royalty.
Royalty.
Well, I love you, Mommy. Thank you.
I love you too, son.
My question for this week is, if you could sleep with anyone, who would it be? And it can be someone famous, just someone you know, a normal person, anyone. And if I had to choose, I would probably want someone who liked to be on top a lot. I think I would dig that. Have a good weekend, everyone.